Hello everyone, welcome to the very first Maui the Dog 10 video of 2019. Yeah, I know it's... Oh. Anyways, Happy New Year everyone. Hope you had good holidays. So, as you know, every year people try to do New Year's resolutions. And they all fail because people make bad resolutions for themselves. But I'm taking a different approach this year. My New Year's resolutions is a bit creative. For Christmas, I got this bag of dice, and in it is just, you have a bunch of different dice. So you have, this is a cube, this is a dodecahedron, and they're all different shapes, all different colors, and it's really cool. Now, a majority of the dice in this bag are what we call platonic solids. So let me try to get one. So what a platonic solid is, it's symmetric around the whole thing. So no matter how I turn it, it's the same. And really that's all you need to know because they make really good fair dice. So the one we use is the cube because it has the least faces. So it's the least complex and it's probably the most fair because all of its angles are right. Now there's also the tetrahedron, which has less faces, but that's just dumb, so no one uses that. So we use the cube, and a lot of games like to use dice as like the main feature of the board game. Most notably, the game Yahtzee. Now this is a cool thing of Yahtzee. So here's the game. As you can see, you have like the scorecards. This is the thing you put the dice in, and here are all of the fancy dice, But there's 5 cubes, essentially. So we can actually work out the chance of getting a Yahtzee. So where is, here, a marker. So the chance, let me get my calculator. So the chance of getting a dice to roll, where's my cube? The chance of getting this dice to roll on any of its faces is 1. Because we know it's going to land on at least one of its faces. So for the first dice, it's just 1. Now for each of the other dice, it has to land on the same face that the first dice landed on. So I call this the cube Yahtzee because it's a Yahtzee with cubes. So what's cool about this is what we can see is that this is an average. So on an average of every 1,300 rolls, you'll get a Yahtzee. I know Viahart tried to do this, but they didn't want to. I think she wanted to make it easier or a little bit more fun. So she used tetrahedron dice. So the tetrahedral. So that's the tetrahedral Yahtzee. Yeah, so we have cube Yahtzee, tetrahedral Yahtzee, but there's other types of Yahtzees. People haven't attempted to go higher. There are a few videos of people trying to do 30-sided dice, 120-sided dice, but like those aren't fair dice because they're not platonic solids. They're kind of like fakes. So yeah, just to let you know. Now the biggest platonic solid, what I mean by biggest is it has the most faces. If I can get one, is this. It's called the icosahedron, and it has 20 faces. So if we try doing the same calculation, we get, yeah, that's the chance, 160,000. It would take approximately 160,000 dice rolls to achieve the icosahedral Yahtzee. Now, when I originally did this calculation, I didn't, for some reason I was dumb and didn't realize that the first dice can land on anything. So I actually multiplied it by 20 again, and I got 3.2 million. So with 3.2 million, if you roll at a constant speed of 1 roll per second, non-stop, it would take about a month. With learning that, I decided to take upon the challenge of myself that in 2019, my New Year's resolution is going to be trying to roll an icosahedral Yahtzee. Now, I actually filmed the video after this, and what it is, it's me rolling the first 1 to 200 dice rolls of just trying to get an icosahedral Yahtzee. The reason I'm doing that is because you don't know which roll is going to be the one. So I have to record every single one. So it's going to be a log of me just rolling dice. And I didn't want that video to go to waste. So I wanted to give you guys the video so you guys can see it. So I didn't want to put it on this channel because I didn't want, 20 something videos of me just rolling dice in this channel now. So I'm putting it in a separate channel that's basically going to act like a database of all of the videos. And if you want to go check that video out, the channel is Maui the Dog 100. I'll probably put a link of the video in the description. You can subscribe to it, and basically it's just gonna be trying to get the icosahedral Yahtzee, because that is my goal of 2019. Now you might have remember me saying that I did the whole calculation wrong. So in that video of me rolling 1 to 200, I claim the calculation is 3.2 million, and it'll take about a month non-stop. But that is incorrect because I'm dumb. So it's actually just this number, and if I do that many dice rolls at 1 roll per second, which is the same speed of the other calculation, it's only 2 days. So when I figured this out, I was like, alright, this is kind of useless now. But you gotta take into fact that's 1 dice roll per second, which is not possible. If you go at the speed that I was doing that in that video, a speed of 200 rolls per hour. By the way, if any of these are spelt wrong, too bad. 200 rolls per hour, it would take about 4.76 weeks. Now the other calculation that I had, which was the 3.2 million at 1 dice roll per second, that was about like 5.3. So both of them kind of approximate to 5 weeks, which is my definition of a month. So both it's the same. Now this is a speed of 200 rolls per hour. That's kind of slow, but I was talking throughout the video. By the way, in the video, the audio is really poor, so you can't hear what I'm saying at all. But anyways, remember to subscribe to my channel, unsubscribe to Octopixel, uninstall TikTok, burn all Fortnite merchandise, stop playing Fortnite. Merry Christmas if you're a Christian. Happy Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is not real. It's a fake holiday. Look it up. Happy New Year, and hope the rest days of your winter break are cool.